guys, so my name is Latifa Tago. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and for those who know me, yay, we did it. I finally got the courage to open my own YouTube channel, and I'm so relieved. Like, it's something that I really wanted to do for since 3 years back, but there's always no, I don't have this, I don't have that. But I think it was all excuses, and right now I'm so happy. So yeah, you're all welcome. Please like, share and subscribe. And so today's topic, we're going to be talking about 2022, how to improve our lives, how to improve ourselves, how to elevate ourselves, how to level up. And yeah, and as we do that, I'm going to be getting ready. So yeah, get ready with me. So yeah, keep watching. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 2022 and how to elevate ourselves and be the better version of ourselves. So I think the first and foremost thing you need to do is become more spiritual. In that, don't forget your God, regardless of your religion. Maybe you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, it doesn't matter. Like, there's always, I believe there's a higher being. So in anything we try to do in our lives, it's good to remember out of the grace of God, and we are here today for a purpose. Like, yes, so we always need to find a way to communicate with God, whether it is maybe you find a day you can fast and pray. I think most religions have that. So yeah, so let's always try and humble down ourselves and pray and be more spiritual in what we do, so that anything we try to put our hands on can ideally excel and do well. So yeah, basically, so when it comes to spirituality, you even discover your instincts become more what's the word, is it vivid? Yeah. So when you're about to do something, let's say maybe for your business, you'll realize, if you're so spiritual, you'll always get hints like, don't do this, don't do that, or do this, or you'll just have the feeling like you're on the right path. I think it helps. It really does. It really does. It helps. So me, I'm not perfect, but I try. I try anytime that I can to be as spiritual as possible, because out here there's so many things. We are always we're like, nothing can happen to me, I don't know what. But I feel like anything can happen to literally anybody. So I think the chances of something bad happening to you reduce when we become more spiritual. You become peaceful, I might say. Yeah. For me, every time after I pray, I feel like I'm in a peaceful place, in a peaceful scenario. So yes. So after that, now I'm sure your 2022 is going to be great once you take that point into consideration. On to my second point. I think we all have insecurities, yes, but the main thing you can do for yourself is recognize your insecurities and recognize your strengths, and then try and highlight your strength as much as possible. Make sure when I see you, I don't see your insecurities. You've not really hiding them, you really highlight your strengths so much that no one can really see what your insecurities are. And I'm I'm doing this because it's necessarily not even maybe something to worry about self. I think everybody has that one thing, so make sure to highlight it. With this, your confidence will get boosted and you'll feel more empowered, and nobody can really come at you and make you feel, some type of way. And now, there are people who will project their insecurities on you. You get me? Maybe I tell you, no, we can't. You can't just go there and start talking to these people. You're not on their level. Oh dear, no, don't listen to that. You can do anything you want. Don't let anybody discourage you or tell you, no, you can't do this, just because they can't do it. If you check very well, anybody that will tell you you cannot do this or that is the same thing they can't do, right? Nobody can really tell you that if they can actually do it themselves. No, no one. So these are just people who are projecting their insecurities on you. So you have to know when to know this person is not actually advising me. They're just projecting what they feel about themselves on me. So once you're able to identify that, then you'll be fine. I think you'll be okay, and your confidence will be on another level. And once we are confident, it is so easy for opportunities to come our way, because in a room full of people, the confident one will always be spotted. That I know, that I'm sure, and I have personally experienced it, so I know. So yeah, okay, so my third point is about being appreciative, working with what you already have. So if, let's say, if I have like two pairs of maybe heels, and then someone else has like 10 pairs of heels, I shouldn't feel like, oh, why do I only have two and she has 10? No. What you do is work with the two you have. Be content. And the moment in life you embrace being content, it is so easy for more things to come your way. But if you say, I want also, and I want another 8 pairs, oh dear, it's gonna be very, very stressful for you, because that energy is not good energy at all. Just don't even think about it. Just be great. Just use what you already have, whether it's in item situation, like if it's clothes, shoes, hair. Use what you already have. Like, what you have is the best thing you can have. And trust me, like maybe a few years back, that was the one thing you really wanted, those 2 pairs of shoes, and that's the reason you have it. So be appreciative. Don't forget that. Be appreciative. Work with what you have. That applies to how you look. All right. Nowadays, we're in a world where we can always, alter our bodies and everything, and that's okay. There's no problem. Okay, but now there's this scenario. Maybe you don't have the money to do that. What are you gonna do? You work with what you have. If this is the body you have, work with it. If this is how you are literally made, so work with it. And beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So be appreciative. So on to my other point. Be positive. Think positively. In anything that you do, think positively. And be kind to yourself. That's on the same point. Like, if I've done something, or maybe I'm in a relationship, right? I'm in a relationship scenario, and I happen to have made the same mistake from the past relationship, then I'll be like, oh shit, Latifa, you're stupid. You keep on making the same mistake over and over again. No, that's not okay. That's not okay. There's always room for improvement, and we always do these mistakes, and we will continue doing these mistakes. But it doesn't mean you're supposed to be harsh on yourself. No, just be kind to yourself. Be positive about anything you say to yourself. In your head, always try to be positive, like, I'm beautiful, I'm okay, I'm confident, I'm going to make it happen. It's gonna happen for me. Don't always think negatively, like, oh, now, even I'm sure it won't happen. It's okay. No, no, don't be like that. Just always think, yes, I want to start school. Think about life like this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to start school. Don't say, I wish I could. No, I'm going to start school this year. I'm going to start YouTube channel this year. You start something. I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to start saving. All those great things. Just say, I'm going to do it. I am doing it. Avoid, I wish I can, or it's too late. No, it's not too late. And just start. Yeah, if it's I know it's not as easy as I'm saying it, but if there's a will, there is a way, right? So yes, and everything that's supposed to come to you, it will come to you. You just have to also be patient about it and have the positive vibes in you. All right, so yes, I think, yeah, that's it on that point. Yes, educate yourself, right? Educate yourself. Like, when I say this, I don't really mean, okay, yeah, going to the uni is fine, or if if you've just completed high school, or you're maybe, yeah, in your early 20s and everything. Like, education doesn't necessarily mean school. This can mean listening to, watching talk shows that are educational. Like, maybe they can teach you some life skills, reading books, watching the news, watching the stock markets news. Like, education is wide. Oh God. Always find a way to educate yourself. Avoid wasting time on things that don't really add value to your life. Learn a new language. Maybe this year you'll be like, you know what, I'm going to get into, let me try and learn French, or I will learn German. Like, you can educate yourself in so many ways, and education is never like a waste of time. No, it's never ever a waste of time. And that means on anything. You can learn a new culture. You can go back to your village and know where you're coming from, your roots. There's so many ways. Like, education is so broad, guys. Education is broad. So when I say education, don't misquote me and think I'm only talking about university and degree and diploma and all that. Like, you can literally educate yourself on anything. Nowadays, internet has saved us a lot. Learn a new skill. Like, you can say, maybe you don't know how to swim, go and learn how to swim. You want to start drawing, go to the art school. You want to start tailoring clothes, you can do it. Like, learn a skill. You don't have to be so good at it, but you have to have some interest, right? Yes. Education is also power. in that if you learn a new language, you might apply for a job and you have even masters, but what distinguishes you and the other person is that you took a time to do an extra language, you know, and maybe that one thing can get you the job. And you both have masters, but because you did a language, you get distinguished from that person, and it favors you. So it's also, you see, it's also like, it's power, it's a way to elevate yourself. Okay, so my next point is gonna be about your finances, right? So you want to spend money wisely, right? Like, check what you earn. Okay, how much do I earn in a month? Or how much do I get in a month, right? How much you're going to spend from what you earn, what your expenses are, how much you're going to save after paying your necessary bills, and how much you're going to use to treat yourself, right? Because I'm imagining, you know, all this money, it doesn't come easy. You've worked so hard, like you're some nights, maybe some mornings you've almost given up, but you wake up every day to go to work. Honestly, after all that, you need to appreciate yourself, treat yourself, take yourself, do something for yourself that you can afford. Because yeah, you have to also be able to afford it, right? So if you can afford a spa, go to the spa. It is an overlooked thing, but it actually helps. Like, going to the spa can make you not quit your job because you feel re-energized, you know? There's always something you can do to appreciate yourself at the end of the day. Buy new clothes, anything, something, new jewelry. But remember, you have to spend wisely because you need money to save, to pay your bills. When it comes to saving, I feel like setting a target is the best way. Don't just save until you just save. Okay, now I'm going to save every month 500 bob or 1,000 bob, and you have no purpose with it. Now, one person has saved the same amount like you, 120,000. You've also saved 120,000. There's a problem now. Before you started saving, you never actually had any plan. Like, you never set out a plan, like lay out a plan of what you're going to do with the money. So you finally have your 120,000, and then your friends link you, text you or tell you, you know what, we're going to Mombasa, let's go. What do? You saved money, right? You want to be a cool friend, vibing and all that, so you use it in Mombasa and it's finished, it's gone. In fact, Mombasa is very expensive, so it's not as cheap. So you can easily finish the 120k. So you did that, right? And it's January again, and now you start saving again. But this other person, they got their 120k and invested it. It doesn't matter what it is they invested in, but they invested it. And when you invest, you invest for a reason to grow the money, right? So what you do, once you start saving, set a plan, lay out a plan of what you want to do with the money. If it's boosting your business, if it's buying something, an asset, not just buying. To attain your goal and for your system to work, you must be disciplined, consistent, and you have to know you must sacrifice some things, you know. you must sacrifice some things. That's just the only way that it will literally be even close to working. Because for you to manage to get this goal, for examples like opening this, getting a certain amount by the end of the year, if you open an open saving account, that is just, there's too much room for, what is it called? There's too much room for being tempted to use the money. There's too much room for that. So for you to be able to achieve it, you need to put it in a locked savings account and actually make sure you put in money there. Like, you just set aside money that you don't touch is for savings. That's it. It doesn't matter what has come up. No. That's the only way. And in the long run, you'll realize when you set up these systems, you will 99% achieve your goals. That I'm sure. It has to work. Like, this system has to work, and you have to take your time when doing it. You have to take your time. You have to match it directly to your goals. Like, match it. It has to match. Yes, it has to match. So if it's your degree, you must enroll for school, right? You can't just say, I want a degree. You enroll and then you don't attend classes, you know? No. And everything has its own time. Like, if it's, or they're saving maybe a certain amount, it depends on how much you save. It can take you 2 years to reach your goal. 1 year, 6 months, 3 months. If it's school, some things can't be altered. If it's degree, 4 years or maybe 3. Like, you know, there's another thing called make yourself have value. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but I'll try. When people see you, they need to feel like you're adding value. And value doesn't just, you just don't stay there and say, I have value. No, you don't. It's not something you can say. No, it is something that is seen, and it's like an experience you give people. So if you maybe go to school, there is something you're going to achieve there apart from education. It also helps you interact with people you will never interact with on a normal situation in life. Like, you'll never interact with them on a normal scenario, right? So you find yourself, as you grow, you've interacted with people like who might have some connections that you may need, you know? And then maybe not you needing them, somebody else may need them. And because you attended school, you're able to provide it. Meaning, you can give something. It doesn't have to be money. No, that's where people go wrong. Just because you have money doesn't mean you have value. You can have money and nobody really feels your presence. That's not the best scenario to be in. You want to, even if you're broke, nobody even sees it, because the value you come with, it can't be matched, you know? It cannot be. Go at your own pace. Don't feel like you're left behind. No, you're not left behind. You're so right on time, and this is the best time. You watching this video, there was a reason. So do it now. Go look up your vision board if you have one. Yes, vision board, where you put where you want to be this year, what you want to achieve, what you do. You can put it as in photos form, writing, what you want to achieve. It's a car, it's a house, it's a job, it's something, you know. Go to your vision board and re-strategize set up your system, be it time adjusting your sleeping and waking up time, you know, like adjust your diary, everything, adjust it. And I feel like if not all the points I've said will help, some will. If you follow at least even one, it will have an impact on your life. Trust me, it will just be. I hope you pick up something from this video. I hope it helps you, and I know it will. Not even hoping, I know it will. And trust me, we're getting on board together. I'm also trying to apply more of the things, you know. So your 2022 has to be better than any other year, right? So yes, halfway on my makeup. I'm gonna just go ahead and finish up, and so let me finish up and then I'll come back and show you the finished look. Okay, keep watching. So yeah, I'm back and this is the final look. Yeah, just going out casually with my friends. Yeah, so once in a while is okay. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching my video. And the last point, if you're still watching, be mindful of how you look. Make sure you look the part. If it's in every setting, you look the part, but try to keep it classy. Maybe suggestions of videos you want me to do. And yes, just comment, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And yes, thank you for your time. Cheers, bye.